Hey everybody, Cliff Ravenscraft here, and I'm recording a personal vlog update for Friday. It's Friday already. Friday, July 6, 2018. Family is on vacation. My parents own this house here on Lake Douglas, and when I say it's a lake house, it's maybe a little bit bigger than what most people might think of as a lake house. But anyway, we're having an incredible time. We're just incredibly blessed that our family, my mom and dad own this house that we can come down to anytime we want to. I really enjoy coming down here, and I've actually been known to come down here by myself. Just was down here a couple months ago for a writing retreat where I was spending some time alone writing out the outlines for my Free the Dream talks, which, by the way, freethedream.live, freethedream.live, go check it out. Anyway, yeah, we're here on family vacation. I recorded a bunch of vlogs before I left, and so I've been releasing those each day when I wake up in the morning, and that's been kind of nice. But the last one of those pre-recorded vlogs was recorded this morning, and now here I am recording one for Saturday. And then who knows, I might even get one more in, but I don't know. There's a pretty big storm brewing. Let me see if I can open up my phone and I'll grab some B-roll footage here. Check this out. B-roll footage of the storm that's approaching right there over the lake. Yeah, it's a little sketchy for me to be here right now, especially with the thunder that I'm hearing. Let me get back over to Instagram. I'm uploading a story to Instagram or IGTV at the same time, which is at 56%, 57 now. Content creation. I love it. I am enjoying it. I am personally committed to creating vlog content on a consistent basis. I want to show up for my community. I'm trying to determine for myself why it is that I'm doing this on a daily basis. And I believe there's just this value in showing up. I've talked about that recently, and so that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm going out of my way to create content, making sure, however, that it doesn't take away from what I'm doing with the family. Real quickly, I will tell you that the family and I, we spent the first day, Wednesday, July 4th, all day here at the lake house. Had burgers and hot dogs and fireworks and all that good jazz. We actually went to a video rental movie store, a movie rental video store, movie video rent. You know those old things, they were like Blockbusters? Well, they don't have a Blockbuster down here. Oh, I love the sound of that storm coming. Anyway, gotta really wrap this thing up. So we went to Popcorn Video. It's like one of the last remaining real authentic video stores. It's like walking into the early 90s, if you will. And we picked out 3 movies that we got for 2 nights, and it was only like $7 and change. And that's a pretty incredible bargain, if you ask me. The first night we watched, Wednesday night, we watched Downsizing as a family, and, well, actually, no, that wasn't as a family. It was my dad, myself, and my son, Matthew. So just the 3 of us watched it. It was an incredibly horrible movie. Matt Damon, I don't know how on earth you got talked into doing Downsizing, but it wasn't great. I love Matt Damon, and I love the promos, the trailer for Downsizing, but it was an incredibly bad movie. I mean, we watched it all the way through. It wasn't one where we turned off, we wouldn't have walked out of the theater. We didn't actually say, you know what, let's just stop this. But by the end of the movie, or what we thought should be the end of the movie, we're just like, when is this thing gonna end? It was that long. It was drawn out, and it was kind of slow moving. Overall, interesting message, theme, all that stuff, but Downsizing. Don't waste your time if you haven't already. But we also rented another movie called The House. This is one with Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler, I believe, and it's one where their daughter gets accepted to college, and they find out that they don't have the money that they thought they had to actually pay for her to go to college, and they ended up creating an underground casino and all the craziness that ensues after that. It's one of those really inappropriate humor, comedy, stupid joke kind of things from beginning to end. And let's see, who all watched that? Stephanie and I, Megan, Matthew, and McKenna, and my dad. So all of us, except for my mom. My mom's here as well, but my mom's the only one who sat out on that one, and we all laughed all the way through it. Very inappropriate. I don't necessarily recommend it for those of you who have, qualms against maybe inappropriate material, but it was It was hilarious. We all really enjoyed The House. And so I think my dad also got another movie that he watched by himself because it wasn't a genre of movies that we're all that particularly interested in. Yesterday, which was Thursday, our day 2 here on this family getaway, we went to the Biltmore estate, which was the Vanderbilts built this amazing castle, American castle, if you will, is what they call it. It doesn't look like a castle, but it is. I think at one point it was the United States, or maybe the world's, but I think at least in the United States, it was the largest private residence. Today, it's basically a home that people can go and tour and walk through and stuff like that. It's an incredible place to visit. If you have never been to the Biltmore estate and you're driving through North Carolina, it would be worth to just stop in there and spend 2 hours and go through the walking tour. If you have 4 hours to spend, you can actually walk the grounds and see the gardens. And they actually had this special exhibit of these glass sculptures that are happening this summer. So we enjoyed actually seeing the glass sculptures. The Biltmore is a place where we've been many times as a family, or at least multiple times as a family. I've been there many times. My family, bringing my wife and my kids, I think she's saying that I've only taken them there once before. I thought it was twice, but I don't know. I may be just mixing up my memories from when my mom and dad used to take me and my brother and sister to see the Biltmore. Anyway, so today we've started out the day just hanging out here at the house, but tonight we're going down to this place called the Island in Pigeon Forge, and our family of 5, not my mom and dad, but our family. We're going to our first experience in escape room, one of those rooms where you pay them a lot of money to lock you in a room for an hour, and you have 1 hour to work out these puzzles to escape or make it your way through an adventure. And there are like 4 adventures, and I think we ended up choosing one called The Heist. So we have no idea what to expect going into it, but I've heard great things about it. Special thanks to Todd. I think he's at Todd B Live. Anyway, Todd Bergen, thank you so much for sharing your experience recently. It really motivated us and inspired us to go out and do it. I think it's Todd B Live on Instagram. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen since I'm going to edit in some B-roll footage for you guys anyway. After that, we've already got reservations for the escape room. We've got reservations for a movie tonight. We're actually going to the theater to see Ant-Man and the Wasp as a family. Reserved seatings, recliner seats, all that jazz. It's going to be a blast having that time together. And then tomorrow is our final full day here at the lake, and we plan on, I hope that my family will indulge me, and they seem agreeable to it, but we'll go up into the Smoky Mountains and at least McKenna and I think Stephanie said she'll go with me. We're going to hike all the way up to the top of Klingman's Dome. And we're going to use the paved path from the parking lot and stuff like that. But it's the highest point, I think, in Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a great hike, a wonderful view up there. And I love the mountains. Which, by the way, I'll leave you guys in this vlog with just the scenery of what it looks like, the view of the Smoky Mountains on North Carolina side. Right outside of, is it the Smoky Mountains if it's over there at the village? Anyway, who cares whether it's the Smoky Mountains or just any kind of mountains. And I love beautiful mountains with green lush trees and the blue skies in the background and just the way that the land rolls. This is what I love about coming down to this part of Tennessee and traveling even over into North Carolina. The scenery, the view, the mountains, it's absolutely gorgeous. All right, gosh, this is a very long vlog update. It's going to take forever for this thing to upload. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for consuming my vlog. I hope that these things, you're enjoying them, even when they're just a little personal update like this. If you do enjoy them, you want me to keep vlogging, even when every now and then it's just like, hey, this is what's been going on, let me know in the comments. It'll encourage me to keep creating content, even when sometimes I'm wondering, what am I going to create today? And I'm going to go before this storm starts throwing some lightning right here on this lake. Talk to you soon. Bye.